Hi, Lindy Chapman here for the Friday feature, and I am so excited about the expatriate that we're going to talk about today. It's been a while since she's lived overseas, but she's created a life traveling around the world with a ministry she created that came out of her experiences living abroad. Again, I'm Lindy Chapman, a relocation specialist, and my Friday feature is designed to be an encouragement to those people who have been married to relocation employees or the kids of relocation employees, because often we're the ones that can have the greatest challenges when it comes to starting over. And Mary, I met back in 1986. When I went over to when I went over to Vienna to live for the first time, and then I joined her again in 1989, and I worked with a ministry called Young Life. I was involved in the international school there, and now we continue to do life together. And what a lot of you may not know is that the ministry that she and her husband Dave Goethe started, The Significant Marriage, is a big, huge part of the why behind what I do in selling real estate. It's a ministry that we're involved in and believe in. But I would love for her to tell you today about how you got the idea for The Significant Marriage.
Well, it started from the fact that I'm a psychotherapist, and my husband and I work with couples who are in crisis. And after about 10 years of working with couples in crisis, we thought we should do something preventative. So we decided we wanted to teach couples how to protect their marriage so they never end up at a seminar for couples that are hurting. But while I was writing it, I decided it really had to be about more than that it was teaching couples that they can actually have a purpose themselves, that they protect their marriage so that they can give themselves away and do something significant in the world that makes a difference and serves God. So it evolved, and now we are on 5 continents and have presented it to over 40 nationalities, which I just love since I love being in other cultures. And it really came out of, I think, also just the fact that I have a heart for people who are overseas, and the years that I spent as an expat myself wanting to reach those couples.
And I think that's so cool because Mary was not only lived overseas as an adult, but your dad took you to France, and then y'all lived all over the place. And so again, I think that was one of the scary things for me as a parent of small children moving around the country, and then later taking them out of their high school experience and disrupting their lives and taking them to a different culture. There was a big fear about how they would adjust, and I think that's been a huge part of who you are, and it's made you maybe not better than you would have been, but it's certainly an enhancement to who you are, and has been a huge part of your ability to do this ministry with people from all over the world and from all different backgrounds and faiths.
That's really true. I think living in France as a child, it just kind of planted in me the seeds of loving new cultures, new experiences, and it put in me a wanderlust to see the world and experience other people in other parts of the world.
Which is cool, because she's been able to take that experience, the challenges, the bumps along the way, as well as just the experience and the love for traveling, and making a career out of it with her husband, or a ministry. I guess it's not really a career. Careers pay. But anyway, Significant Marriage. It is such a cool ministry. Check it out. We do it all over, really all over the world.
Yes.
David and I helped establish it in Frankfurt, and it was really fun to watch it spread. From Frankfurt, we had couples that came. They loved it. It was different. Dave is a chemical engineer, so it is designed a little bit more like a my husband lovingly calls it a business plan for marriage, and complete with spreadsheets and everything. And so people came to it in Frankfurt, where we did it in this beautiful hotel, and they loved it. And then they took it to Paris and to Sweden now, and Berlin.
Because they were expats.
Vienna, in fact, we were with y'all in Vienna, 18 months ago, the first time we did it there. And it was a direct result of the one we did in Frankfurt, which was so cool that it took us back to the place where this friendship started. So anyway, I hope this is an encouragement to those of you who are looking to relocate, who have relocated. For those of you that are maybe coming back home after having an expatriate experience, that the challenges and the experience and stuff, it's so rich, and it will forever change you, but it can change you, and it can honestly change other people in such a great way if you look for the opportunities. So again, I'm Lindy Chapman, hoping to earn the right to be your trusted advisor for all things real estate. Beyond just selling a house, it's helping you find home, and have a great weekend. See you next week.